ESS, we use a systems approach as a way of visualizing a set of complex interactions in the ecosystem. So students were challenged to use their engineering and the design and scientific knowledge to build a temperature sensing system using SAM's technology and simple block programming.
During this experiment, we investigated how the extreme temperatures in a classroom can be balanced with the support of the SAM STEAM gadget. This was done as one member in our group, the scientist, went to a specific classroom in school which had an imbalanced temperature to measure 3 times a day for 7 days. This was during homeroom, lunch, and after school.
We all know at DAA, at the beginning of the year, we had this beautiful campus, but many staff and students were complaining about the temperatures being too hot or too cool. I challenged the students to put on the hat of an environmental engineer and to use the SAM's technology to build a temperature sensing system. So students were able to use their design, their scientific skills, engineering and computational thinking skills to break down the problem into a step-by-step approach, code each step, and develop the system to the temperature sensing system to collect valuable data over a week period. Once the temperature got too hot or too cold in their room, that triggered a feedback mechanism whereby a tweet was sent directly to Twitter so that admin or anyone who follows the DAA Twitter would know that the room was too hot or too cool. Students had to give recommendations to administration, and so they really acted in the role of an environmental engineer. The learning objective was to get students to see that systems are really a set of parts that's interacting in a very dynamic way. They can visualize a complex set of information which can be applied to ecological or societal models. Students were also able to evaluate one of the big questions for this unit, which was the strengths and weaknesses of using systems as a way to measure or simulate interactions in the environment.
Room temperatures start to affect the students when over 25 degrees and below degrees Celsius. All the data collected was above 25 degrees Celsius, and so the temperature was too high for the classroom environment that DAA wants to implement.
Therefore, what I would advise to administration is to have a consistent temperature that is between 23 to 25 degrees Celsius, a consistent temperature through all the classrooms in order to improve the learning environment.